Early evening and the West End is a dazzling array of bright lights and busy shopping streets.
Leicester Square units receiving.
Undercover Detective Steve gets a call from uniformed colleagues known as My Local Bobbies. They're helping store security deal with a disturbance.
Basically, it sounds like they're trying to detain someone who's being aggressive with them. Security are sort of trying to detain him in the middle of the street at the minute. It's just a case of getting there, find out what's going on.
Steve is part of TMI's prolific crimes team.
Drop the bags now.
A private security force set up to tackle theft and antisocial behaviour.
Mate, you're arrested, alright, for going to quick still, alright?
The team put themselves at risk on a daily basis.
Just keep your hands where I can see them, alright?
To protect the public.
Oi! Stay there! We'd never go into any job expecting to know how it's going to go. We can have people before that are usually absolutely fine, and then we've had them where they'll completely go berserk and kick off with us. Are they still kicking off? Alright, I'm on my way. Alright, just keep them there, I'm on my way.
The man is suspected of stealing bottles of whiskey. Eventually, he's persuaded to go with the guards.
Our guys have turned up, taken him to the holding room, so I'm just going to go in and find out what's going on. Mate, wakey wakey.
When Steve arrives, the man is lying on the floor.
Sit up and we'll get you some water. I'm not having you laying on the floor. Come on, sit up. Do you need an ambulance or anything?
He cautions the man, explaining that he's being formally detained.
Mate, the time is 17:53, okay? At the minute, you are being detained, all right? On suspicion of shoplifting. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you're going to mention one question, challenge you later on in court, and anything you do say may be given evidence, all right? What's the matter? You seem... What tablet?
Steve must make a judgment call. If this is a real medical emergency, he can't risk the man becoming seriously ill. He decides to give him some time to recover.
How you doing, mate?
He takes the opportunity to establish how much has been stolen and if it warrants a police call-out.
Can he bring the bottles back so I can take photographs of them as well? He can get a price, but then can he bring them back?
I'll go. Yeah. He's going to bring everything back.
Nice one.
The guard tells Steve that during the stop, he was kicked by the man.
He's so aggressive. He started kicking, punching, so we had to put him down.
Where did he kick you?
Can you see him up?
Yeah, you can see, yeah.
But in the holding room, the man is back on the floor.
Hey, why don't you sit up? Well, have you got asthma?
Yeah.
You got an inhaler on you?
It was in my bag, I don't know where it is.
A guard offers to get the man's inhaler out of his bag.
Right, we'll have a look. Is it a blue one?
Blue one.
Right, we'll have a look, see if it's anything. Just obviously need to try and control your breathing, mate, alright?
But he finds more than he bargained for.
Mate, where's this one from as well? Because it's got the security tag on. Where's it from?
It's mine.
Well, you haven't bought it with the security tag on.
Someone gave it to me.
Someone gave it to you. Do you tend to take alcohol with security tag still on? Yeah? Okay, it usually means it's stolen.
It seems this could be a prolific shoplifter. The police are called to attend.
Police were called due to the male being quite violent.
All right, mate. The allegation is that you took 4 bottles of whiskey out of this shop, and the staff here have followed you and detained you and brought you back. You're also being arrested for the 2 assaults to the staff members when you began to fight with them once they'd followed you and detained you. Do you understand all that? Do you get it? What's wrong with you?
My asthma, man.
Your asthma? Yeah, well, when you're in custody, the nurse will be able to give you, to check you out for that, okay?
Firm but fair, they decide to deal with the man back at the station.
So this can either go like one or two ways. We can either just walk to the van normally with absolutely nothing wrong, no one's going to get hurt or anything like that, or we can essentially just get you off the floor and it'll be a bit more awkward for us all.
Do it easy for you.
Easy for you?
Do it easy for you, mate.
Okay, well, would you like to stand up for me then?
Help me then.
The man is handcuffed, and after a bit of complaining, he's escorted off the premises and into the waiting police van.
So he's been taken in for shoplifting, and then he's also been arrested for assault.
Steve updates his colleagues on developments.
He's been taken into custody for shoplifting today of £108 worth of whiskey, and there's also a previous offence where he got away with some items a couple of months ago, so he's been arrested for that as well, and also assault twice on the security staff here.
It's hoped that in custody, the man's asthma attack can receive urgent attention alongside his violent shoplifting habit. The streets of the West End include many of London's crime hotspots.
Dippers behind me with a paper in their hand. 2 dippers.
Pickpocketing by organised gangs is a regular occurrence.
Just spotted 2 people who look slightly suspicious to me, so I'm going to see where they go and what they do.
The undercover team stay alert for possible light-fingered thieves.
They're looking at every single table. I spotted 2 females who I am fairly certain are pickpockets or table surfers, where they're stealing people's phones that are sitting outside on tables.
Steve radios partner Ed for backup.
Hello mate, 2 Roma female currently walking down... What's the street with the Fitzroy Tavern on? You've got people using a map asking for directions, and then they're taking the phone whilst the person's distracted.
But catching suspected pickpockets is a tricky business.
I need to be relatively close up, almost directly behind them, so that I can see them, because they know what they're doing, they're very quick.
These suspects have sharp eyes.
I think they spotted me there, and the speed they walked off in, it would suggest to me that they may have something on them already, so they might have stolen somebody's phone or wallet or purse already.
The women disappear down a side street.
They're always looking around for police, security, anyone like that, and they've seen me behind them. I've never dealt with them before, but it could just be they don't want to risk it.
No sooner have the team got eyes on one set of suspects.
Hello mate, you right? We need to go to Pret on Piccadilly about a pickpocket.
Then there's another call needing urgent attention.
So we've had a report of 4 phones going missing over the past couple of weeks from a coffee shop just up here. So we're just going to go to the coffee shop, try and get some evidence.
Who is it? Which one is it? Is that the one though, yeah? No.
Pickpockets often work in organised gangs, and Ed's worried he's spotted someone who's about to tip off the suspect.
Apparently over the other side, he gets straight on the phone and tells everyone. So there's a kind of a spotter in the area for the phone thieves. We've just been told that every time security or council walk past, he'll get straight on the phone and tell everyone that security are coming. Here we go, straight on the phone. Yeah, he's straight on the phone. He kind of just lets them know, gives them the heads up, the security are on the way.
Well, he's off the phone now.
With no hard evidence to challenge the suspect, the team decide to carry on to the shop.
Which Pret is it?
That one.
The store manager fills them in on what's been happening.
There was a lady,
Okay.
she comes with a piece of paper,
Yeah.
and she just talked to people, and she got the people get distracted, and she just
She
gets
lifts the phone
and
up.
people usually don't realize after 10 minutes
Of
or
course.
so they don't realize.
And then they
straight
come
away.
to you.
And then it's too late. They come and they say my phone got stolen,
Yeah.
and there's nothing we can do apart from logging a call to the head office.
Of course,
and
and then they
have
can
to
do
deal
their
with
thing.
them.
The delay between the phone being stolen and the customer noticing gives the pickpocket plenty of time to slip away.
Did anyone actually witness her taking the phone that would be able to ID her?
No, only the customer.
Only the customer.
Do you have the customer's details?
No, we don't.
Okay.
It seems the trail has gone cold, but the manager still provides some useful clues.
Given us some intelligence around particular times that they're being targeted for theft offences, So I think we're going to look over the next few days to spend a bit of time there during those busy periods and just see if we can see anyone suspicious or anything actually taking place.
Catching pickpockets is always a tricky business. It's about playing the long game, being ready to pounce when the thief slips up. But Steve and Ed know that in the end, patience will pay off.